What's up, everybody, and welcome to a new episode of Journey into Fantasy. I'm Brandon, and as always, I'm joined by Marin. For this episode, we have a special guest, Gus. We will be talking about a game franchise that people love and hate, and it's Call of Duty. Now, let's get started. So, Gus, how are you?
Hi. I'm good. I'm nervous. I don't know what to talk about.
Then in 5 minutes later, he's going to be nonstop talking.
Oh yeah, probably.
Anyways, let's get this on the road, guys. I'm excited. Modern Warfare 2, Call of Duty franchise, hits and misses throughout the years.
No, we're going to talk about all the Call of Duty games that we played leading up to Modern Warfare 2. We're going to save what our opinion and all that on Modern Warfare 2 to the very end. This is a Call of Duty episode. So,
nice.
Ghost.
So,
All right, who wants to start it off?
All right.
No, the first Call of Duty game I played was Modern Warfare 2, which I went back and played the first Modern Warfare. I'm talking about the OG Modern Warfare games.
That was your first one?
Modern Warfare 2. I didn't really do much multiplayer at the time, but still, I would, Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops are like my top two favorites, to be honest.
Why'd you like it so much then, if you didn't play multiplayer?
I love story. I love games with a good story, and those two had good stories. I did play some multiplayer for Modern Warfare 2 and 3, though. So, Modern Warfare 2 is perfect. Black Ops is perfect. Modern Warfare 3 is really good. It's how that meme is. Woo!
Woo! Yeah, baby! What we've been waiting for. Yeah, I love that one.
And then,
go ahead.
I don't know. I feel like after those two, it kind of went downhill a little bit because Black Ops 2 was kind of a hit and miss, to be honest. Because I loved zombies in Black Ops 2, though. This is a super unpopular opinion, but Transit is my favorite zombie mode.
Oh no, I love Transit. Transit was such a great map, and there were supposed to be
people. Go ahead.
There was supposed to be so much more added to it. I feel like that just Treyarch just didn't. Like there was like this whole thing where there was supposed to be another route for the bus to take, and if you in the spawn room that you were in and that map that showed a different route, it's just Treyarch never really went anywhere with creating and expanding the map. And plus the Easter egg for that map, oh my gosh, that was the first Easter egg I ever completed. Or I'm sorry, no, the second one. The first one was Black Ops 1. The second one I ever completed, it was absolutely just fun just to go through trying to figure everything out on the fly.
Like I hear a lot of people complain about Transit. I remember in middle school when I first met Marin, he came over and we actually played Transit on my PlayStation 3.
I don't remember that, man, but yeah.
That was like the one time, like when we hanged out for the first time.
Was it? Because I thought
Yes.
Black Ops 2 came out when we were freshmen in high school.
No, Black Ops 2 came out when we were in like
13 years old.
We were young.
It was like 2011,
You're probably right.
Something like that.
Because I remember playing the Black Ops 2 a lot during the summer of my freshman year, or right before getting into freshman year.
Maybe 2012, I forget.
Yeah, I don't know, but Black Ops 2
I liked it.
It was a hit and miss, to be honest.
I only ever play zombies whenever I play Black Ops 2.
Same.
My favorite map was the farm. I loved it.
See,
the freaking
I love
the
barn. Ones we had to buy. Yeah, it was called Transit. That's a part of the map.
The bus where
there was like a barn area.
Locations. Yeah, there was a barn area too, but I don't think Transit took us to the barn. Honestly, I don't remember.
No, it took us to the cornfields.
Okay.
And then you had to run through the barn, getting up all the pieces for what was it, the zombie shield or something like that.
I guess.
Also, Robin from Teen Titans was one of the voices there. I remember that specifically.
Oh,
wasn't
I don't remember. I could have been. I don't remember.
Oh, he was. I think you're thinking of different. Like the four people you're talking about.
Yeah, one of the guys.
He was the nerdy guy.
Yeah, they're
Yeah, it was Robin from Teen Titans.
Yeah.
I did not know
He had
that,
the
but
same
that's
voice.
cool.
He had the same voice. and
Yeah, he
everything.
sounds exactly like him. But I don't know. Was it Transit that they introduced them, or was it later?
They were in the
I can't remember their names. Otherwise, I would say it.
I can't remember.
It
their
was
names.
the nerdy old or the nerdy white guy, the nerdy old man. Was it the redhead or brunette chick?
There was
That
that
had a
like
super southern accent, and then you
there
had
was
the
that
old black
country
guy.
girl. I don't remember who all was in the.
That
I
was
don't
the four
remember who
people.
all was.
Instead of the OGs, you had those four, which they were
And
like
then-
a completely different storyline. Oh my gosh, that's a
And
whole
they
other
get killed
podcast.
off apparently for the
Yeah.
OGs to come back. And then in Black Ops 3, you had Jeff Goldblum as one of the
Yeah.
zombie characters, and that team gets killed off.
It's a whole nother podcast just going over the whole zombies lore.
I remember you were explaining it to me one time, and it's like, yeah, this is a mess. What?
Oh yeah. I will say one thing though. Call of Duty has let me down with how they ended the zombie series. Just because, you get Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, beautiful animations for the Easter eggs. Black Ops 3, I think it was like the last one where they did like animated
Cutscenes.
like cutscenes. Yeah. But then they started doing like these comic book type cutscenes, which kind of ruined it.
Yeah, I get that.
Making it feel like it was super rushed and that not a lot of work was put into it. I mean, yeah, a lot of work was put into it, but not to where, I would feel happy about the ending that wrapped up the entire, well, quote unquote, wrapped up the entire series. Because I think they tried to revive it back in Cold War when they brought back Samantha.
I get that because the Avengers game, which a lot of people love and hate, started doing like comic book cutscenes too, and it's like, what? No, what happened? So it was like feels like a step back, to be honest.
Yeah, and like I said, it didn't feel like a justified ending for there's a whole, what was it, 10 years of zombies.
Right.
I still remember seeing like the videos online of Tank Dempsey, Nikolai, Takeo, and was it Dr. Richtofen? Just all of them just talking about
who was voiced by the
had.
GOAT. Who was voiced by the GOAT, Nolan North.
Mm-hmm.
One of the greatest voice actors of all time.
Yeah, dude. Honestly.
Yeah. Overall thoughts on Black Ops 2, though.
Black Ops 2 Origin was the best zombies map. The LSAT was the best weapon. The LSAT was
like,
yeah.
I'm piece of dog shit.
No.
Or...
Amazing. Like, yeah.
Okay.
10 out of 10 for me. That was probably one of my favorite Call of Duty games. Now, that's not my first Call of Duty game, though. My first one was Black Ops 1. I later on went back to play through the story mode of MW2, and I can't remember if MW3 came out before or after Black Ops 1. I'm kind of iffy. It came out after? I remember playing Modern Warfare 3. But I remember playing Modern Warfare 3 not on my Xbox, on the Wii.
Oh my! How was it like playing it on the Wii?
It was just another game console to me then, but like looking back on it now, I'm like, how did that work out for me? What was I doing?
Oh my god!
What made me think that it was good? I think I was able to plug in my GameCube controller at one point, but like the rest of the time, I was like, dude, this is so weird. Like thinking back on it now, I don't know how I did it. I think multiplayer was available, but I cannot remember.
Yeah,
I just remember it not being like super popular. I did a lot more of the survival mode stuff, like with the Juggernaut.
Yeah,
survive round by round and stuff like that. I did a lot of that.
I used to play that a lot with my friends for Modern Warfare 3, and it's just, I don't know, like story wise though, I feel like Modern Warfare 2 is a little bit better, but I still love Modern Warfare 3.
Mm-hmm. That was like, more our time we grew up.
Yes, and like now this is what I noticed with like the older Call of Duty games from the original Modern Warfare and maybe like the first two Black Ops is how the characters are more memorable in a way. It's like you care for the characters more than playing the campaign for the other COD games. It's like you don't attach to the characters like how you did with Ghost in Modern Warfare 2 when Shepard betrayed him and all that. Or like Price, Soba, Mason, Reznov.
Gaz.
was all
Wish they
Gaz.
changed him.
No,
It
it's
took me
like
forever to realize that they changed Gaz from the OG Modern Warfare 2 to the new Modern Warfare 2.
yes. So it's just crazy how I don't know, like that's one thing I noticed with the Call of Duty games as they continue on is that it's like you just start not
Not
caring for
feeling
the
attached.
characters, not feeling attached to the characters. You know, it's like no, after Black Ops 2, this is this is a mixed one in the Call of Duty community, but Ghost came out and I honestly enjoyed Ghost. I don't think it was amazing or none of that, but to me it was fun.
Oh,
It
Call of
was
Duty Ghosts?
Call of Duty Ghost. That was I wouldn't say it's my favorite, but to me it's all right.
Dude, it was not a good Call of Duty. They tried to
Extinction
change.
though, that was bad.
That was horrible. They tried to change up the entirety of zombies with aliens.
Well,
And the story of it was,
different company. Well, different
yeah,
game studio.
I
That
think it
was
was Twitch.
Infinity
Infinity
Ward.
Ward. Mhm.
While most of the zombies that was
Treyarch.
Treyarch.
And it shows truly just because, yeah, that game released and died within the same 6 months that it was out. Honestly, for me at least, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not sure as far as sales and other stuff like that. I know a lot of returns. I returned it.
You had it?
Yeah, for like 2 weeks, and I returned it for the 360. I think I did not enjoy it, and then I think I only played it with you.
I pre-ordered it. I love the masks. Me and my cousin. I think I probably played online multiplayer a little bit when it first came out, and I was actually pretty good at it. But like, I had to stop because of school and all that. And when I tried to get back into online multiplayer, I was getting wrecked. It's like, yep, the hackers found it already.
No, it's not just hackers. It's that people are leveling everything up max.
I know.
They got all the bills that they need for way back in the day.
When my cousin and I would play, we would just play against bots.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I know. I love the masks. I loved how like it wasn't futuristic in a way. You know, you didn't have like
It's kind of futuristic.
no, it's like well with the space stuff really, but like no, it wasn't as futuristic as Black Ops 2 or the Black Ops 3, Black Ops 4, Advanced Warfare, Infinite Warfare. No, it wasn't like that. You know, it still felt like okay, Modern Warfare in a way because well, same people. And I do remember there is a level where Overlord from the Modern Warfare games can be heard.
Oh, cool.
But
no, I didn't know about that.
I don't know if it's connected to that or what. And like with the cliffhanger ending in the campaign, it's like, okay, we're getting a Ghost 2. We never got Ghost 2.
It just bad. Just people didn't enjoy it. They didn't want to do it again, I feel like.
Oh, it is what it is in a way.
Oh, I got a story. This has to do with me getting my first Call of Duty game. So, like I said, first Call of Duty I played was Black Ops 1. Well, I didn't buy it, technically. So, I had the Xbox 360 that you got from a Black Friday deal at Sam's Club, and they had the bundle where you had the Xbox 360, the Xbox Connect, and 2 games.
But you accidentally grabbed 2 of them.
Oh no, yeah, no. I was so excited to get my first Xbox. I was small dude, 200 plus pounds. I was literally a round potato running towards the section in Sam's Club at the opposite end of the entrance, by the way. Grabbed 2, set it back in my cart. My mom's getting on to me for grabbing 2. Like, this is before, like, you know, they had security set up, you know, it's handing out one at a time, making sure people are kind of kept together. No, this is before that. Literally just sitting out on a display. I grab 2 and run. But so I get that, and my mom, she works for the school system that I live near, and one of her I guess coworkers said that she didn't want her kid playing this game, or like her kid said that he didn't want it anymore, something like that. But he said that they wanted a game that I had, and I was like, Sure, you can have it. I think it was like a Disneyland game. Like I can't remember. It's like some Xbox 360 Connect Disneyland experience game, and they traded it for me for the first Call of Duty Black Ops game. And I was so happy because back then I think it was like $60 at the time, and that game back then was only like 40. So I felt so cool just getting my hands on a Call of Duty game and playing zombies and then playing multiplayer. Jungle,
Yikes, man.
number
Do you
one.
still know who the kid
favorite.
is? Or you don't talk to that kid anymore?
I didn't even know who the kid was. I just knew that through my mom that
okay.
she talked to her and traded the games.
Your mom let you play?
Yeah, my mom had no idea what it was,
Oh
and
my!
she just made this trade, and I was like, sure, I really want to play that game just because I just want to experience
She
it.
regrets it now.
Yeah, 10 years later, she probably does regret it now. And like 17 different Call of Duty games later. Actually,
Oh,
how many
alright.
Call of Duty games have there been?
If anything, you would have been a Disneyland streamer, whatever that game was.
Oh my gosh, dude. Just be a
One of those
huge
Disney
Disney
adults.
nerd. Oh,
Yeah, one of those Disney
man.
adults.
honestly,
I like seeing that stuff on TikTok, honestly, but to a point, man. Like some people are a little too crazy with that stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's too much money.
that's true.
Exactly.
Going to Disney
Exactly.
every year.
Oh my gosh. Every year, every week. These people
Oh,
that have
every
the
week,
annual
yeah.
passes, it's like I think it's like 1,400 or like 1,100 for
It's a lot of money.
the biggest annual pass that they have. Oh my gosh,
Yeah,
no
that could have
way.
been you, man.
Yeah,
But luckily,
bro.
Call of Duty saved your life.
Yep.
Call of Duty. Yes, that's a perfect how Call of Duty saved my life.
All right. Then after Call of Duty Ghost, we got everyone's favorite Advanced Warfare.
Advanced Warfare.
That was fun.
I remember
honestly.
playing that
That
one
was
too.
fun.
I actually do remember playing that one.
It was
Multiplayer, I don't-
fun.
That's the one with the
I
jetpacks,
don't
right?
remember multiplayer. Yes, I don't remember multiplayer, but zombies was fun.
Zombies was interesting. I never, and they had the guy from Red Notice, or I'm sorry, not Red Notice, Red.
Red Notice.
Yeah, and the zombies. They
The-
had the crazy old man, John
Uh-huh.
Malkovich. They had John Bernthal, the
Uh-huh.
Punisher. Bruce Campbell was in one of the maps, I think.
Yeah.
The guy from Spider-Man?
And
Yeah, Pizza Papa.
Pizza Papa,
Yeah.
yep.
I forgot
Who
who
was in
else.
there?
I remember they had those. They had them in the zombies mode for, which I hated how you had to like. They had
Was
4.
it Jeff Goldblum?
No, Jeff Goldblum was in Black Ops 3.
Then it was some girl then.
Yeah, there was a girl. I don't remember who. I'm looking it up.
I'll say you have more knowledge of Advanced Warfare and Infinite Warfare than I do. That's like when I stopped playing Call of Duty. Call of Duty just kind of let me down with Ghosts, and I just set the controller down and stopped playing Call of Duty altogether. I didn't hardly play Ghost. I hardly played Advanced Warfare. Only when I went to your house as a kid. Infinite Warfare didn't interest me, and then Black Ops 3, and then I got back in at the end of Black Ops 4.
Bill
Did you ever buy the
Paxton was
game?
also in the game.
Bill Paxton.
Paxton.
Yep, that's who it was.
And
Yep.
there was a girl too. Man, rest in peace, Bill Paxton. I miss him.
He died like 5 years ago, yeah.
He died in 2013.
That's more than
Wow,
5
10
years ago.
years
Holy
ago.
cow.
Rose McGowan.
Almost 10 years.
I think it was in 2013. He died
It was
I
a
remember
good long bit ago. Yeah.
2013 doesn't feel like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
No, he died in 2017. My bad.
Yeah, okay, there you
Oh,
go.
I
See,
was
that's
about to
5 years
say.
ago. I nailed it. But that was a great zombies map. Especially, I don't know if it was an Easter egg or something. Like I remember playing it briefly with you and then watching it online. I watched like all the cutscenes that it had, and where
My cousin and I was like trying to like do it, but we kept on dying once we hit like double digits, and like I wanted the final maps.
mhm.
It was crazy.
Now was it Black Ops 3 or Advanced Warfare where they had the Alcatraz map?
That's Black Ops. That's Treyarch in general.
Okay.
But
I was going to talk about that. We'll wait till we get to that game.
With Advanced Warfare though, campaign wise, that was actually pretty fun too. It had a good story, to be honest. Even though I had Kevin Spacey, was yikes.
Yikes.
Oh well, he dies in the end. So you throw him off a building, I think.
That
Is
is
that the
well
one
right.
that had like different endings or something like that?
No, that was Black Ops 2, and I think Cold War also.
Oh gosh, I don't even know how Cold War ended. Just because.
Because I remember in school everybody was
Black
talking about like,
Ops
oh,
2.
you could choose different endings for this.
Yeah, that was Black Ops 2, but that was terrible. That was a mess. Because I remember with Black Ops 2, you had to do the side missions in order to get the good endings. And every time I tried to do the side missions, it was like, oh, you have to complete this level first. Oh, you have to complete this level first. You passed the point where you could do it.
Is that one okay? So which is the one that had the very controversial part where you had to go to the airport and just like
The
pretend you're a
original
terrorist?
Modern Warfare 2, no Russian.
Oh, you talking
never
about the
mind.
airport mission?
So
Yeah, it was like super controversial.
yes.
Yeah,
I
That
You
love
was-
guys
back
play that as
then.
kids.
No,
yeah.
back as kids, you're like, yeah, shooting a gun, yeah. Then back now, it's like, oh gosh,
But you didn't
Oh,
realize that
yeah.
you guys are shooting at like just
Civilians.
no, I didn't realize this. It's like, no, I wouldn't say you kind of realize that in a way, because it's like,
I never played that one. I think you have a chance.
See,
That's
if you were
crazy, though, man.
kids, you didn't let it get to your head, or at least for me, it didn't go to my head. I feel
yeah, it's
like people who are older playing this, and then like, oh my god, kids are playing this. They made it such a huge deal.
Yeah.
but like kind of looking
Okay.
back at it now as an adult, it's like, oh gosh, that was pretty
Yeah.
controversial.
And then with the Modern Warfare 2, spoiler alert, Modern Warfare 2, the ending cutscene is with the airport scene. It cuts off right before it happens.
They're in an
Oh
airplane
boy.
though. But
No, they're on the airplane. Oh yeah, we'll get to it later.
We'll get to Modern Warfare 2, well, the new Modern Warfare 2 later, but
Modern Warfare
yeah,
2022.
that's enough
That's a good way
with
to call it.
I would say that's enough with Advanced Warfare. How would you say? Like to me,
3 out of 10.
it's not bad.
I didn't play Call of Duty until like
What's the
later
one with the
on.
rock? This is the biggest piece of dog shit.
That's the next one. Black Ops 3, the biggest piece of dog shit.
I didn't play that one
man.
either.
My God,
I
it's
didn't
like-
play it either.
I just
You
I
played it,
just saw
Brandon?
so many bad things.
I
about it.
just finished the campaign for it
You just finished it?
because
7
back
years
then,
after it came out.
yes, back then I tried to play the campaign, but it's like, oh God, no. And now it's
Can't
like,
be
oh,
that
I want
hard.
to like finish the campaign before playing the new Modern Warfare, and it's bad. It's like sci-fi futuristic, like a virus in your head with all the mechanic stuff and all that,
What?
Matrix type shit, and it's like, what? This
There's well, how's the zombies
voice
mode? Did you ever
actor
play
sounds like
zombies?
whiny.
They
in a
remade
way.
it. They remade all the zombies maps for Black Ops 3, right? And then they did it again for Black Ops 4. They had
for the new
some new
Black Ops?
stuff. No. Black Ops 3 and Black
Oh.
Ops 4 did a whole bunch of remakes of the older zombies
Oh.
maps.
Okay.
And
Black Ops.
to a point, they were cool because, yeah, I haven't played this since I was a little kid. To why did you change so much of this stuff? And where's the originality? I think the only originality that they had was I think this is the game that Alcatraz came out on, right?
I believe so. It was in one of the newer Black Ops games. That isn't
It's
Cold
3
War.
or 4. I can't remember.
And again,
but
you have
Alcatraz-
Rebirth Island. That is pretty much Alcatraz.
Yeah. Great zombies map.
I actually never
And-
played Alcatraz.
And it had a good story to it. And
Mhm.
it just restarts over and over again. These 4 guys trying to escape Alcatraz, they end up doing it, and they're just back into where they start because they're stuck in like some sort of time paradox or something.
Time loop.
Time loop, yeah.
Like with Black Ops 3, multiplayer I couldn't like really get too into because of all the futuristic stuff. But like with zombies, well, it only comes with one map if you don't buy the DLCs, and I didn't buy the DLCs because I didn't want to spend money on it. It was weird. You like drink this potion, trying to do the Easter egg. You become like this squid thing using the things to like try to get into places to grab something. It was just, what the fuck? Yeah, to me, Black Ops 3, is the biggest piece of dog shit. That's when Treyarch just dropped the ball and just fucked up, in my opinion, because it just wasn't good.
Yeah.
Like campaign multiplayer, no, it felt like this doesn't feel like Black Ops anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Because with Black Ops, you think of the OG, and what I love about the second one is that it still has that feel of the OG one, but that third one was just, what is this, Matrix sci-fi wannabe Black Ops?
Damn, it was that bad, huh?
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
I would say, I see it on our little script here. The worst Call of Duty, Black Ops 3.
Oh, for
even
sure.
multiplayer, even like all multiplayer and all that too.
I only dabbled in
I don't
Black
remember.
Ops 3 multiplayer just because I went over to Brandon's house to get, like, literally the only way I had been exposed to Ghosts, Black Ops 3, Black Ops 4, Advanced Warfare, Infinite Warfare was because I went to his house.
No, I
did not want to buy those games because I heard that they were truly bad.
I remember though. I remember once you got the PlayStation 4, you were like, "Hey, let me borrow Black Ops 3 because I want to play a Call of Duty game on the PlayStation 4." I'm like,
yeah.
Take
That was the newest. Yeah, that you're like, I need to get rid of this. Here, just take it.
Now I have it back. So, hey, you want it back? You're gonna have it.
Yeah, thanks.
It was no, never again.
Never again.
I'm not touching that game again.
Again.
But yeah, so with Black Ops 3, biggest piece of dog shit. Now onto a controversial one. Infinite Warfare was. I feel like this one gets a lot too much hate, to be honest.
Yeah, especially since they're coming out with another one next year or
That's Advanced
year
Warfare.
after.
That's
Is it Advanced Warfare?
Yeah. The same people who make Infinite Warfare, it's the same people who make Modern Warfare, so we're not getting another Infinite Warfare.
They're not super creative with the names.
I know.
Call of Duties.
With
Infinite Warfare.
With Infinite Warfare, to me, that was, campaign-wise, it's really good. I love the story. You do feel attachment to the characters. Not as much as Price, Ghost, Mason, Woods, all that, but like, it does good with the characters. Multiplayer-wise, I'm mixed about multiplayer for that. But what I loved was the zombies in this. It was fun. It had like bizarre humor, wacky humor in a way. Like, I don't know. I guess maybe the type of humor I like. There was like zombies in Spaceland. That was a fun one. You got a Rave in the Woods. That one was really good. Shuffle in New York, something like that. I don't remember the name of the third one, but that one was okay. Then you had the fourth one that had Elvira, where like you're kind of like stuck in like a 50s type film, which I love that one.
Yeah, that one was fun, dude. Gosh, I was trying to think what was zombies like in that game. I hardly remember.
I never played the final DLC, which was a mixture of zombies and aliens from Extinction.
Oh boy.
That one did seem fun, but I never got that DLC, unfortunately. But
interesting.
No, I love the zombies. I love the campaign. I mixed with multiplayer, but so to me, Infinite Warfare it's not bad.
Yeah.
It's fun. It was good. I liked it.
Okay. Solid C.
I give it a B+.
Ooh,
it's not that bad.
Ooh. Yeah, I didn't play that one either. I didn't play much COD. That was like during our high school years, when that one came out.
Yeah, that was
probably like
it was a big one.
Sophomores.
No, because Call of Duty Ghosts came out when we were freshmen.
No, yeah, I guess.
You forget they release them every single year.
Yeah, I guess the biggest game was
our junior year. No, our senior year. Our senior year, because I remember several people in one of my classes talking about it.
Probably the junior summer going into senior year.
Yeah,
that sounds more like it.
But,
no, I definitely remember my junior year because I remember
my senior year.
I remember it coming out in like
2019.
November.
No, not 2019.
Oh, 2019 is Modern
19.
Warfare.
No. That was Modern Warfare.
And before Modern Warfare was World War II, I
2016.
believe.
2016, yeah.
So it releases in
That
like
was
October,
2016.
November 2016. So
Oh, guess
yeah,
you're
my
right then.
senior year. Because Marin and I graduated in
2016.
2017.
That's crazy. I hardly remember playing Call of Duty then.
You're mostly into other
Oh,
stuff.
Destiny. Destiny was huge.
Destiny, yes.
Sorry, not the
Not
podcast.
Call of Duty.
I was trying to remember. I was trying to remember what I was playing.
Do another podcast on other types of video games in the
Sure. Oh man.
Yeah, you know.
What's next after Advanced Warfare? Is it
World
Ops
War
Is it World
II,
War?
which this seems to
Oh
be
my
like
gosh.
another controversial one for some reason. Like,
Yes,
why
dude.
do people hate this one?
Because if you're gonna make a World War II in the past type game, make it about the past. Stop integrating all these things that don't make sense about the past. I mean, they had team ups with I'm trying to think for World War II. They had deals where they make like for example, Cold War brought back or not Cold War, but
World War II? Or
Infinite Warfare?
I'm trying to think of the older games. Vanguard. Vanguard brought back Godzilla and all that. World War II had the same thing, but I forget with what.
World War
And
II
then-
didn't have a season. World War II was the final. No, not the final COD. No, I think it was the final COD that you had to buy DLCs for.
Yeah, you're right. But I'm just saying, like, they did not do good with like keeping things old. They tried to. People were complaining because they didn't feel like this is too old. So they tried bringing new stuff in, and then they messed up with it. And in general, it just should not have been a game that was made. They should have made just one of them, realize their mistake, and then never do it again. What did they do? They made Black Ops
Vanguard.
Cold War. They made Vanguard. They're trying to bring back these older types of gameplay.
Yeah.
And they were just
No, what's
so
crazy
bad.
what's crazy about is at the time people were bitching and moaning about wanting Call of Duty to go back to its roots, move away from the sci-fi stuff, move away from like the futuristic stuff and go back to World War II. I remember people complaining about that like crazy because they were hating the futuristic stuff. So they're like, we want more stuff like we want something like World War II. We want them to go back to World War II. They did. And it seemed I loved World War II. Vanguard, on the other hand, we'll talk about that one soon, but that seemed a bit of a letdown. But with World War II, the campaign was good. Cliche, really, but it was pretty good.
I don't remember playing the campaign.
But I was actually really good at multiplayer in that game.
Sniping was fun in that game. I remember that.
I was really good on multiplayer in that game. So it's like, multiplayer-wise, that one was probably my favorite. Zombies-wise,
the pistols being ridiculous, too.
I could not get into zombies in World War II. I just couldn't get into that. To me, that was like, what?
Yeah.
But did have a David Tennant and the actress who plays Elektra in the Daredevil series. I remember it had those two as characters in the World War II maps. So that was actually pretty cool.
How was the camel grind for that one? I heard that was one of the reasons people didn't really like it either. Just the camel grind in general.
The camo grind. I completely forgot, dude.
I don't care for camo grinds.
They want us to do the most random things.
Like, give an example.
Some of this stuff. Gosh, dude.
Do you have World War II?
I had World War II. The only reason I had gotten World War II is because of Jacob. And he stopped playing it just because he didn't like it.
Jacob liked it at first. I remember that.
Yeah, and he's the reason why I got the game. And then
for those that don't know, Jacob is a friend
of
ours that loves video games and anime.
Yeah. But
Male Margarine on Twitch.
I gotta look this up. I'm not 100% sure if it's like completely true. There was a camo for, I think it was the rocket launcher. That it was some bug that people were doing to get diamonds. I think Diamond was
Ooh.
one of the mastery camos, and it just ruined the game for everybody just because of how dumb easy it was.
Mm.
I can't find it, but just pretty much that kind of like just hurt the game for like most of the people that were playing World War II. Was just like these exploits that were just innumerable with the camo grind. And some of the stuff was weird for the people that actually went and legitimately for these camos, but World War II was just a bad game for finding exploits on.
So
Actually, any of the World War II older games, Vanguard included and Black Ops included. So many bugs with
Black Ops was Cold War.
multiplayer.
Well, Black Ops Cold War was about the Cold War, obviously.
Yeah.
Treyarch, Advanced Warfare, World War II, and Vanguard are Sledgehammer Games.
Or I'm sorry, yeah. Gosh, I completely forgot.
With Sledgehammer Games at one point, this was before Modern Warfare 3. They were actually working on a third-person Vietnam War game. But they put
that on good because I've never heard of it.
They put that on hold to help Infinity Ward to complete Modern Warfare 3. Man, it just never happened. I don't know why, but it just never happened.
Gotcha.
And I remember they were making the Roman Wars. They were planning on, like, I don't know which one of the three was it, but they were planning on making a game based on the Roman Wars.
How would that work?
I don't know. Okay, but no. World War II, it's alright.
That's bad.
It's the biggest piece of dog shit.
Yeah.
It's the biggest piece of dog shit.
To Marin, I never played it. I don't care.
I didn't play it. But we can move on to the next one.
Let's talk about a better Call of Duty. Black Ops 4.
Black Ops 4?
Black Ops 4 was a better Call of Duty.
Black Ops 4 was lazy as fuck.
Listen why. It introduced BR mode. The first Battle Royale, Blackout.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of people loved Blackout. This is around the time that PUBG was starting to get popular. H1Z1 already was. Fortnite was just getting its start, I think. When did it come out? Black Ops 4 came out 2018. I think it came out 2017. Fortnite. So
Fortnite was pretty popular. It's not as big as it was now, but it was popular.
I would say the majority of their audience started coming in around this time during 2018.
Because I remember people were like, "Oh, I love this. How it's not like Fortnite where you have to build." That's what people loved about Blackout, and I do admit that was fun. But at the same time, to me, it was just, Now, multiplayer for me was.
Did you have to buy Black Ops 4?
I couldn't get into.
Do you have to buy Black Ops 4 to be able to play Blackout?
Yes.
Or was Blackout a free game? Oh,
you had to buy it.
Yeah, you had to buy Black Ops 4 to play Blackout. And
funny story about getting Black Ops 4 though, because I remember I got it on Black Friday. My mom bought me 2 games on Black Friday: Black Ops 4 and some motorcycle racing game. Black Ops 4 was on sale for $40. The motorcycle racing game was on sale for $17. The cashier scanned the motocross game 2 times and did not scan Black Ops 4. So
you got lucky.
You
got lucky at least.
Well, to a point, Black Ops 4, like you're saying, it wasn't the best game, and I agree to a point. It wasn't the best game.
It needed a camp, all the Call of Duty games had a campaign. It's like, where's the campaign for this? What the hell?
I feel like
apparently they cut it out the last minute though. That's what I
campaign?
heard. Yeah, I heard that they were planning something up for it, but they just nah.
They didn't have a campaign for Black Ops 4.
They didn't. They cut it out apparently at the last minute, or they decided last minute to not do a campaign.
Interesting. I completely forgot about that. And I think it was mostly because of Blackout. Blackout was doing so well when it first got released. I forget how long into Black Ops 4 being released, but Blackout started doing really well. And then I feel like they just gave up on every other aspect of the game. They gave up on, I guess, apparently the campaign never being given out or put out. Multiplayer kind of just started getting nothing really going
Yeah.
on. The lobbies were really tiny. Couldn't get into a lot of games. And then zombies got super lazy. They just kept releasing old stuff. I feel like
Zombies, I couldn't get into the zombies part. 'Cause I remember there was a Titanic map. There was a map where you fight in like one of those Roman gladiator places, I guess. Like those.
Oh
Right?
yeah. That's
it's
when
like-
the OGs had to go back and stop the. I forget what they call like the older versions of themselves.
Oh, I don't know, but
I think they had to stop.
they're younger versions.
No. The younger versions had to go back and stop the older versions of themselves.
Mm,
I think they were stopping the what's his name?
Richthofen,
No, not the German one.
Dempsey, Nikolai.
Nikolai.
Oh,
Yep.
Nikolai?
Nikolai was in like some sort of huge robot suit.
Mm,
That's all I remember from that game, pretty much.
yeah, that.
And then I just played a bunch of Blackout. That's really all I remember.
So to me,
Blackout. What was your favorite gun?
Black
You
Ops
remember?
4? No, I don't.
Yeah.
Gosh, I literally
Were you
There's
sniping
a-
back
there's
then,
a-
or
I didn't really start sniping religiously until Modern Warfare. I gotta be honest. Like I picked up snipers looking at them, but I'm not like those guys that are like, oh, I used the intervention in
Yeah.
Modern Warfare 2. Religiously. I was so good at it. That's where I was learning my roots. No, I didn't touch it. I was more like the casual player, I guess you would say. Just I get on the game every now and then and pick up something.
and
But-
scream and wake up your parents.
No. I wasn't in that phase yet. No, Modern Warfare 2019 pretty much brought that out in me, just because we'll talk about that in a second. But definitely, Black Ops 4, great game
Biggest piece of
for
dog
Blackout. For Blackout,
It's the biggest piece of dog shit.
I look at people play the game online, and I do like some of the maps for multiplayer. There's one I saw a guy playing. It was like a Spanish area, like Spanish houses map. I don't know if it was like Brazil or something. It looked the maps look really nice. I seen people play it online though.
for what?
For Call of Duty Black Ops 4.
I think that's in Cold War 2, actually, but
Which
I
map?
say Cold War too.
it's also in Cold. The map you're
Cold War
talking
as
about, like some Spanish-looking house.
Yeah, no, it wasn't in Cold War. I don't remember
Oh.
it being in Cold War at least.
Okay, so I guess move on from the Black Ops 4 because that's I don't know. That didn't really help Treyarch get any better, in my opinion.
Yeah. Now we go into Call of Duty Mobile.
No,
No.
Oh yeah, Call of Duty Mobile, dude. The
I didn't-
first week
You guys
that
played
came
that
out
one?
was so funny. Just that was when mobile gaming kind of like started growing,
Yeah.
in my opinion. I was
when I
weirded
saw
out.
Jesus for the first time after seeing him as a baby, that's what I saw him playing Call of Duty on mobile on his phone.
As a
and I was like,
child?
oh, you like no?
Uh,
Like, so last time I saw him before, like, I saw him as a kid. I saw him like a baby, and then I saw him all grown up.
Oh, okay.
And then I started saying, I saw him playing Call of Duty or Call of Duty Mobile on his mom's phone. He's like, hey, you like Call of Duty? And I was like, yeah. He's like, yeah. And then
That's
I
so
say, hey,
funny,
I have the real thing on my Xbox if you want to play it.
And that's when Modern
and
Warfare
then-
came out, right?
Yeah,
I think they both came out
2019,
2019, right? Yeah, I think they both came out
Mhm.
2019.
Modern Warfare came out
That
in
was
2019,
so
but Modern
weird, dude.
Warfare,
I didn't know you guys
That
actually
was really
played it though.
Modern Warfare was really good.
It was revived. It was a revived.
It's interesting. What are your thoughts on like them rebooting Modern Warfare completely in a way?
The way that the game looked, I think a lot of people liked. Just, I guess, graphics wise and like movement
Graphics is
wise,
amazing.
and it compared to Black Ops. Like you look at Black Ops Cold War and you look at Modern Warfare 2019. Sorry, I just have a lot of feelings for this. This was truly a different game from playing Black Ops 2 as a kid to playing this realistic-ish looking game.
Like, I feel it was a bit more darker. The voice actors, though, because Price's voice actor compared to the original one is like He sounds like a British guy trying to do a Batman, like a Christian Bale Batman voice at times. And that's what I noticed was like, even in like with Warzone, because it does give us Warzone. It was like
It
that
doesn't
with
give us Warzone a whole
Hmm?
year later, right? Warzone was released like a whole year later, right?
well, no Warzone, maybe months later,
Maybe
because
like months later, yeah.
with Warzone, you had like it entered Ghost 2. It's like, why do they sound like they're doing like Christian Bale Batman voices, but British?
And I really love that they took like real people as the operators. Like,
Yeah, they
for
did
example,
that.
Mara, probably one of my favorite operators for
Obvious reasons.
obvious reasons.
Hopefully, your wife don't see this podcast.
Anyways, she was based off of a Twitch streamer I watch now. Her name's Alexandra. She's absolutely hilarious, fun person, super huge into guns, and
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
pretty much all this other fun camaraderie. Then they took, dude, what's his name? Really big. I think he's Hispanic.
Like,
Oh
I
my
know who you're
gosh.
talking about. The guy who I says that kind of looks like Batista.
Yes, it just looks just like Drax, dude. He is hilarious. Super huge expert in like close combat. Super fun guy. And then who's the last guy? And then just the other operators, just in general, fun people to play with. And
Right.
this is the first Call of Duty where I think they started making like in-game buying stuff for in-game
Skins.
skins and stuff like that. They kind of made it more popular. I
didn't
know
have
they
that
didn't
before?
start with it. They did have it before. They had it in like Black
Yeah.
Ops
Oh, okay.
4.
I thought it was more expensive though. Like, I don't know,
I think they started making it more expensive, yeah.
but like,
But they
with
did what?
continue.
But with like they made it more dramatic. I mean,
Mhm.
for the number of anime skins that are in Modern Warfare 2019 is
True.
absolutely hilarious. And it reached a whole new audience. Call of Duty knew where their audience was with how they were making these skins, especially
Oh,
the
man.
anime was hilarious, dude. They
With
definitely peaked
like
at like some of the stuff that they were doing in this game.
with Modern Warfare and Warzone, with Modern Warfare, I love the multiplayer in that one. That one was fun, but it does get toxic at times, to be honest.
Isn't
But it's
that all
like,
Call of Duty?
Are
it
you
is,
forgetting
but
Modern Warfare 2?
I don't know, I feel
I
like
guess you
with
didn't play a
Modern
whole
Warfare,
lot.
I guess with Modern Warfare was when I got more into multiplayer.
Oh, you
know.
probably just bought a headset then, because I think
I
all
always
Call
had
of
it.
Duty is
I
toxic.
always
Man,
had a
in
headset,
general.
but I would be in a party with my cousin most of the time, so I don't listen to what's going on.
That's funny. So you just bought a headset for Modern Warfare 2019?
Yeah, I
But it's like,
mean,
I don't know, with Modern Warfare, that was like, I feel like that saying still like, in a way that's like started to put Call of Duty on the right track. With
yeah,
Warzone, with the multiplayer was really good.
Warzone. Like
But
I
Warzone
think
was what
Warzone
was
saved Call of
popular.
Duty for sure.
And
Not
they
not that
brought
it
back
it was
and
dying or anything, but
Verdansk, right? That's what it's called. Verdansk.
Verdansk.
Yes, the
oh,
map.
I was like,
I'm like, well, what are you trying to say?
So
No,
you had like the
Verdansk
original
was
map.
the OG map.
Then
Pretty
they did
sad that they took that away.
Then they did the '80s version of the map.
that's when Cold War came in.
Yeah, that's when Cold War came in. They brought back or they
You had
revamped a whole bunch of
Rebirth
stuff.
Island, and then
That's a fun map.
which
That was
Warzone is connected
Warzone was really
to.
fun.
It's connected within the Modern Warfare timeline also with the story mode and all that. Apparently,
I don't know anything about the story about it. It was a really fun map though. I remember people were hating on it for after, like not hating on it, but they were getting kind of bored of it and they wanted something new. And when they introduced Caldera, I think that's a new one called. Everybody was like, "No, bring us back. Okay, we need Upper Dawns back."
Caldera was not a good map when it first got released. It was the good thing about it. It was bright. The bad thing, it was too bright. The sun, when you were looking at and we're in the general direction of the sun, you were just blinded the whole time.
We'll talk about
ridiculous.
We'll talk about that in a minute. But with Verdansk, it was like, I don't know, like, you know how Fortnite would like change the maps every season in a way, maybe add something new, add something not. I feel like people were wanting that with Verdansk,
Yeah,
but it's like it was just the same.
the same
It's like
old,
nothing
same old.
changed, like except for the train.
Well, I feel like you had to
And
because
then you had
the
to get to go
graphics.
inside stadium, and that was the only thing that changed, really.
Well, because I feel like it was the graphics because the graphics are way more harder than Fortnite's graphics.
Yeah.
It's more realistic, and the movement is also I feel like it's harder to animate than
Still,
it is in Fortnite. That's
but,
probably why they
but it
didn't
was
have
still
to.
really
They
fun,
couldn't do
man.
as much.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
feel like
Revitalized the whole fucking I guess Call of Duty franchise.
But I do feel like people eventually just got tired of the map in a way because it's like I mentioned, nothing was really changing except for train, and you get to go inside stadium. That's it.
Now, I also think Warzone is when streamers like I think 2019 in general is when streaming just became more of a
More popular.
more popular, more of a
Man, that's when Gus started
what's the word?
streaming.
What's
Well,
the
yeah, you
word
have
I'm
to
trying to
think
look for?
half of the world was trapped in their homes since 2019
2020.
and
2020.
2020, whatever you want to
That's when
call
COVID hit.
it. The
Yeah,
end
2020.
the end of 2019, I think, is when it really started.
Yeah.
And people were just stuck in their homes. They couldn't go out, especially forget Florida. Florida was like, it's here. So what? The rest of the
Yeah.
world, mandatory quarantine. I'm talking Canada, Australia,
New York,
Puerto
the-
Rico too. I'm pretty
up north,
sure.
all of up
The-
north in general.
A lot of places.
Texas and
California.
Florida were like the two states that were like, yeah, it's here. Forget
Nothing. I
about
feel like nothing for us really changed, and just that we could get out of work easier.
it.
That's about it.
Oh,
Honestly.
dude, you two use that for
Gosh,
sure.
we don't have to go into this, but yeah, COVID crazy time. It's but big
Yeah,
time
it's like-
for as far as streaming and stuff like that. Warzone
Yeah.
took off thanks to COVID, I guess. in a
Oh
way.
yeah, for sure. Warzone. was
Warzone just
something.
it made. I feel like it made it possible to have a career as a gamer and a streamer. Like seem more what's the word that people seem more respectable, I guess, because not that it wasn't possible to become a famous streamer or gamer back then, but it wasn't as I guess seen as respectable as a good career.
It seemed like a hobby in a way, but like I feel like people kicked off.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It seemed like a hobby, like roller skating or dancing.
You couldn't do nothing, so it's like, oh, play video games. So it's like, okay, I'll just stream then, and people just started streaming.
Yeah, and
Might as
people
well make money off
made a
of
living.
stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah, people made a whole living about it or living off of it. And
just-
I think it was thanks to Warzone, Fortnite, and games like that. More like, Warzone in general, I feel like. Because Fortnite has been around for a
Yeah.
while.
I feel like Fortnite
When-
started to like go off, started to like not be as popular at the time because people were getting tired of build. But ever since they introduced a no build earlier this year, right? That's
Yeah,
when
but we don't have
it
to get
started
into
to get
Fortnite.
popular. But this is Call of Duty. But okay, so with Modern Warfare, after that, but with Modern Warfare, it's perfect.
I wouldn't say
I'll
it's
say-
perfect.
Story, multiplayer, Warzone, perfect in my opinion. Or it's really good. It's like, woo, one of those.
It's a
See,
9.5,
people-
9.4 out of 10.
Yeah.
I would
anything.
say like 8.5 out of 10.
not
Only
your favorite Call of
because
Duty?
this is it's the Call of Duty I played the most for the last 3 years. But here's the thing. With Modern Warfare 2019 introduced a huge thing into the Call of Duty. Well, I wouldn't say it was introduced. I say it was more brought out. Cheaters.
Yeah.
People who
Oh,
have
yeah.
Ooh, that's
because
true.
when I got Modern Warfare 2019, I was still on the Xbox. And throughout that, like you said, COVID and all that, that's when I first got my computer. That's when I started running into them more. And I feel like a lot more people were
Mm.
talking about it online. In my opinion. I'm not sure how true that is. Because hackers in general were starting to be a huge thing. And then Call of Duty thought they fixed it by introducing some sort of anti-cheat. Well,
Rhea.
I don't know if they're doing something different now with Modern Warfare 2 release, but Modern Warfare 2019 was not a great game for trying to stop cheaters.
Yeah, that was pretty bad. But
The
I guess you're right. Yeah.
people
I
creating
didn't think
accounts
about
left
that.
and right. I mean, if you were going to talk about Modern Warfare 2019, I could talk about it all day. Just the good stuff, the bad stuff, all of it.
Yeah, I mean, going to the bad stuff, I guess.
The bad stuff, yeah, cheaters.
Just the
Cheaters were
hacking, cheating.
super bad. And
I feel like
then
that
as
kind of
far
ruined
as
Call of Duty.
Yeah, exactly. And for people who are working 9 to 5s, they just want to hop on, play a game of Warzone with the boys. They don't want to run into a hacker.
It was not fun.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to say.
It made it not fun.
Just in general, not being able to do all that you want to do. Then some of the stuff with weapons whenever they first were released. So they had their original 50-some guns released, right? Then they started adding them over time, introducing the AS Val. AS Val, most overpowered AR in the game now. Well, when it first got released, a lot of people don't remember this, but you could shoot through the entirety of the map with certain attachments and get kills like that. Like I'm talking through buildings, multiple buildings you could shoot through and get free kills if you knew where they spawned at.
Wow.
The AS Val broken weapon. Now let's talk about camos. Camos were pretty fun to get. Until
you got all the camos, didn't you?
Yep, Damascus. I got Obsidian for most of the weapons. I actually did the work to get this stuff in. People like $2 Timmy had a couple extra bucks in his wallet. Spends $30, gets unlimited camos. Even cross.
Oh, I didn't know about
camos.
that.
Oh yeah, no. People paid money for Plague Diamond in Modern Warfare.
How do you do that? Just like buy somebody's account, or
here's the thing: they integrated Modern Warfare 2019. Or I'm not sorry, not Modern Warfare. They integrated Warzone to be together with Cold War to be together with Vanguard.
Yeah,
probably one of the worst things they could have done.
They changed that though.
What do you
mean?
They?
I thought they separated them eventually, so you couldn't use the operators from Modern Warfare 2 if you're playing. I thought they changed that.
I'm not talking about Modern Warfare 2. I'm talking about 2019.
Modern Warfare, Cold War, Vanguard, all that. I thought they separated that eventually.
No, you can use them all in Warzone.
You can use them all in Warzone, and that's how people were using them in like respawns on Modern Warfare. Or I don't think I've ever seen a Modern Warfare operator in like Cold War Vanguard, but you see like a Vanguard in Modern Warfare just because of. I think Cold War was more popular.
I think Cold War was more popular just because of like
I was gaming with you
one day. Mm-hmm. I think we were playing Modern Warfare 2019. No, yeah, Modern Warfare 2019 or something, and then I saw like Rambo or one of the freaking newer skins.
Yep.
Now how the hell?
You were super excited about Rambo.
Rambo's a fun skin. Don't get me wrong. They just put it in the wrong game. Cold War was not the best game. But we'll get into that in a second.
Yeah, so
I'm still on my Modern Warfare kick.
Yeah, I remember that. I was seeing different skins in the newer games and all that. Was weird. I remember asking you, you're like, "Oh, there's somebody's hacking there or some shit."
It's not hack. Well, it depends. I think it's more of an exploit. Yeah, they're exploiting it. They're misusing a bug. They get camos. They get skins, which I would love to do myself, but legitly, right? Yeah. I don't want to lose my account I spent 3+ years on.
Play by the rules.
Just for some stupid skin, What else was wrong with Modern Warfare? Out of bounds glitches. So here recently, I want to say within the last year, they extended the time that you can be outside of some of the maps on Modern Warfare 2019. And there was Ramaza, I believe it was, that you could run out of bounds to a part in the map, and then you could eventually find your way under the map, and you could run around killing people.
Oh, that was a big thing in a lot of maps, actually.
Yeah, Broadcast is another example. You could run all the way off out of bounds of the map, all the way to the top of a mountain to get free easy kills. But you could also get killed pretty easily as well. Just little exploits like that. And then,
what was your opinion on the rank system, or I guess rank system?
Oh yeah, that
for Modern Warfare 2019.
They had ranked, right? But they also had SBMM. A lot of things you'll hear these days. What, SBMM?
Yeah, for the people that don't know.
Skill-based matchmaking. Skill-based matchmaking pretty much takes you in your last 5 games, puts you in a lobby with the people with equal or more harder difficulty. See, if they did that, this is what you hear a lot on the internet nowadays, is that skill-based matchmaking has ruined Call of Duty for obvious reasons. Say I'm running around with a 3 KD, and I get put in a lobby where my teammates have a 0.5 KD, while the enemy team has like a 3.7 KD, 4 KD. I'm going to get rolled because my teammates can't carry their own weight, and I'm getting pushed by 6 sweaty Sallys all at once. You know what I mean? And it's just it wasn't fun. School-based matchmaking ruined Call of Duty. Now, how I think they should do it, and a lot of people are saying this, the rank system. You don't get anything for just playing regular respawns. You don't get a reward or anything. Like, for example, Apex. Apex has their rank system where they go from bronze all the way to like
Predator.
Yeah, exactly. The rank system doesn't have anything like that. I feel like if they added something like that and they put SBMM in that rather than just the regular respawns and casual gameplay, that would make the game a lot better. What I'm noticing with Modern Warfare 2 or 2022 now, they're kind of doing that where you can get back into the same lobby as you were before. They're kind of doing away with SBMM to a point. They could be doing better, but like I said, or like for obvious reasons, it's a newer game. It just came out last week.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
sorry, I'm done on my kick. My bad.
No.
That's
Good,
That was just my
Good
most
content.
experienced Call of Duty the last 3 years of my life, pretty much.
Anyway, now on to everyone's
Cold War.
favorite Black Ops Cold War. Which
This
game was Rust, though, because
was what?
this game was Rust because
A Russian.
Vanguard was actually supposed to be released that year because Sledgehammer Games, how it works
Really?
is Infinity Ward, Sledgehammer Games, then Treyarch, because Treyarch released before Infinity Ward did with Black Ops and Modern Warfare, so it was supposed to be Modern Warfare, Vanguard, and then Cold War. But
you're talking about the order of the games that each
the order of the
released.
games, yeah,
Gotcha.
how it is. It's in a cycle, but Sledgehammer Games needed more time, so Activision was like, "Hey, Treyarch, you could get something done right away, right?" Right. So they Rust Cold War.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Cold War was a game I got introduced into Call of Duty. I liked
played
it, man.
very little of it.
I was kind of biased just because I haven't played Call of Duty since like Black Ops 2, and I don't know. I like the graphics and the maps. I was a big fan of Zombies. Zombies was really fun.
I heard
Cold
mixed
War.
stuff about Cold War, but
yeah, I did too. But I liked it, man. It was the first one I actually played. The only thing I didn't like, and I talked to Gus about this the other day, was the camo grind for Cold War was ridiculous. It had the weirdest freaking challenges, man.
For Cold War?
Weirdest. Yeah, for Cold War.
Get kills while people were hiding behind cover. That was the
it was weird. That was weird. Yeah.
And
that's the one
that didn't even count.
I don't even think I think Gus only got diamonds and like snipers, and that was it.
Oh yeah. No, I was like, I'll do snipers. Sure. Did
Snipers
that in the first 2 days. Yeah, seriously. I literally only ran the Tundra, oh gosh, I gotta remember these snipers. I can't remember the
Swiss. There was one. My favorite one was
that's
the Swiss.
the newer one. I remember
there was a newer
one.
one. They added that one.
The M82. M82 was fun. I'm trying to remember the first one, but I cannot for the life of me get it.
What's another one they added? The last one they added, the heavy one. I forgot what it was called.
The ZRG. That was 3 rounds, and it was the loudest fucking thing in the game. Like you heard it from across the map.
Sniping in Cold War was super slow too. It was really, compared to Modern Warfare, it was really slow.
Dude, sniping in Cold War was the easiest thing.
You liked it? I didn't like it, man.
I'm trying to to put it in the like lamest terms as I can. Cold War sniping was overpowered. Sure, you had your other weapons that were just as equally overpowered, but weapon balancing in that game was a fucking joke. You had, what was it, the Stoner 63 or Stoner something LMG could spray across the map, no recoil whatsoever. It's an LMG.
Shotgun? The shotgun that was like
the Gallows.
Was it?
Or no. The Street Sweeper. The Street Sweeper was way worse.
That one.
That's the one biggest piece of dog shit.
People just running the whole game.
Running the whole map.
So
something fun about that game? Ballistic knife.
That was fun.
I remember Marin was talking about how much he loves that.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
So they added there was a game mode they added for a while. It was just snipers only.
Yeah.
And for every time they had a new melee weapon or a new knife, it would be bugged, so we could use some
Yeah.
melee weapon during like the
People
first
running around
night
with
or
a
the first
bat.
day.
Remember the
On
bat?
snipers only.
On snipers only. And people can't aim. So you just run zigzag, whack with the baseball bat, and it made a noise every time you get a kill. Whack, applause in the background. Whack, applause in the background. It was hilarious, dude. Just
That
to
was
run
the-
around with the
oh,
bat
that
and the
was so
ballistic
fun.
knife.
So,
Oh my gosh.
for Cold War, what would you say? Like, it's alright, woo, dog shit,
It's the biggest
or
piece
what?
of dog shit, dude. I gotta say, I want to give it like it's all right, but like,
It's
dude,
all right.
they gave that game like a horrible rap.
Yeah.
They brought in all this like pretty cool stuff that I forgot to talk about this stuff, but the Halloween events for Call of Duty since Modern Warfare 2019, included in Cold War, fun, actually fun. I'll go back and talk about that in a second, but I legitimately enjoyed some of the gameplay, like leveling up the snipers. Leveling up the snipers was so easy, was so fun. I loved it. And then the fact that they made a separate thing for camos and zombies, that was a lot
Oh
of fun
yeah,
too.
the freaking.
So you could get diamond for snipers, and then you
Plague
got something
diamond.
called plague diamond for snipers. That was
Yeah.
awesome. And the camos itself actually looked pretty cool too. They brought back what was it called? Dark matter. And then they brought back something for that was new to zombies, which was the master camo for that one, which was dark aether. Those camos look awesome, I think. I think the best camos though, that overall in general, the best camos, I want to say it was Black Ops 3. Black Ops 3 had probably the best camos. Just how it looks. Like master camos. Like there's like 3 different master camos in Black Ops 3 or 4. I can't remember which ones it was. One of those 2 games. But
Also, Cold War had the Outbreak. We had fun playing zombies.
Outbreak? Oh yeah, that's true. It introduced a new style of
What's that?
Zombie.
The free
which was
roam
open
zombie
world.
one?
Yep, the
Okay.
open
Yeah.
world free roam zombies. That was a lot of fun. There was no round based. They took away for a while the round based aspect of zombies,
Mhm.
and there was another one. I'm sorry, this might be Vanguard. I'll go back. Outbreak was a great way to introduce like open world. That you ran into a whole bunch of different bosses. I don't think they had a Easter egg for Outbreak though. I don't remember.
I
And
don't
then
believe
the Firebase
so.
Z or whatever you call it, that was a fun map too. I would say I genuinely enjoyed that. Now the newer ones, you're kind of losing me there. But those 2, pretty fun. You get
And you
like
say-
4 different zombie maps in one with Outbreak.
And you say the game is the biggest piece of dog shit.
I
alright.
forgot about zombies.
I don't know.
I'll give
You're
it.
like-
I'll give it. It's all right. I'm like back and forth because I have a love-hate relationship for the game.
Right. Yeah, I get that.
The multiplayer was subpar just because of all the overpowered weapons.
Mm.
The
But
story,
zombies,
they're trying to revive Samantha and the old OG gang of zombies. I don't know how I felt about that.
but it never happened, or what?
No. So
Oh.
you remember the end of the zombies from Black Ops 4, the ultimate ending? They had Samantha and Richtofen walking towards a white light, and pretty much they created a whole new world. And in this whole new world, Samantha was an adult.
New world.
Yeah. I was waiting for it. But they just try to revive this zombie series that, I don't know, it should have just stayed ended.
I get that.
But yeah, how about you, Brandon? You didn't
yeah.
talk much about Cold War. You have the game, don't you?
I had the game. I never really played it. I played very little, and it's
Fake
hard.
fan.
I played very little, maybe like a few multiplayer matches, and that's it. But
Did you finish the campaign
it's
for
okay.
it?
I have never
I
played
did
the
not
campaign
finish
for
the
it.
game. Same.
I
How
will
about
do
you?
that soon, but
Yeah, just how you got Black Ops 3 finished just now.
yeah, Black Ops 3 was so bad I didn't want to touch it for years. And it's like I can make content out of this. Yeah, I'm gonna
Black
make
Ops 3 in
content out of this.
2022.
Yep.
That's hilarious, man.
Yeah.
All right, I'm ready to move on to the next COD.
All
dude.
right. So
Wars. It's a
it's
weird place
all
for me.
right, Rush.
I'll give it. It's
It was
all right.
rough.
I'll give it.
But
It's
with
all right.
now with Vanguard, I'm not gonna lie. It took Sledgehammer Games a while to make this game. They had extra time and all that, but like seeing gameplay from you, Gus, and just seeing gameplay in general, it's like Why did the
Biggest
graphics
piece
look
of dog
bad,
shit.
bud?
Bro, it
I'm
was
sad
so
it
bad.
didn't do better. I'm so sad
I
it didn't do
regret
better.
buying the game. The only Call of Duty game I regret buying.
That was Ghost for me. So, but yeah, I understand why you would say that.
Bro,
It
it was
literally,
so bad. The graphics are terrible. It was,
Caldera,
oh
like
my god, man.
that's
Like,
when
I-
Caldera was introduced
I
with
did play
Vanguard.
some Caldera, and it's like it looks
Yeah.
oversaturated. And I've seen some gameplay from you guys also, just not just in Caldera, but like multiplayer in general. It just looks
Oversaturated.
super saturated.
Yeah.
It's like what? Kind of looks like a piss color at times too.
Yeah.
I was like,
The
what
sound
the
is. I feel like the
fuck?
sound is off as well in that game. The sound is not really. I don't know, just off. The footsteps
And
are.
it's
Yeah, I
it's
get
just
what you mean.
Excuse me.
disappointing because it's like you had like Sledgehammer Games has had a lot of time
Years.
to work on this game. You know, they could have made
Years.
They
Mhm.
could have made it something. Yet it's the biggest piece of dog shit.
You remember
I don't know.
the press before all of this? They were like doing like press runs, interviews. They had like a big live event before the game actually dropped.
They always
I remember playing the PlayStation Alpha for Vanguard.
The beta.
Oh, yeah,
I
yeah.
remember you.
No,
were
I'm
playing
talking
that.
the Alpha. The only thing they had in the
I
Alpha
remember.
was King's Hill.
Yeah,
like
something
that.
like that. And you're like, what the hell is this crap?
It's fun. It was interesting
I
to.
did play
have-
some of that. Yeah.
It was pretty fun. Just
Champions
unique,
Hill,
different.
right?
Champions Hill. That's what it was. It was
That was a
unique
fun mode.
type of game mode. I feel like they could have done more with it though. Just
I
as
don't wanna
far
ever
as
play that
like
game again.
just as far as like ammo, weapons and
Yeah, I get that.
map layout sort of deal.
That's interesting.
Also SBMM for that one too. Holy cow! I remember having an alpha. What's it called? Champions Hill game.
Mhm.
That I was literally in a whole lobby that was tremendously better than me. Like I remember playing because it's round based. I remember playing one game where literally, you know how you have lives in Champions, so you have like up to 12, I believe.
Yeah.
And you after the first round, there'd be like there's 12 teams, 7 of them would be wiped out. It made no sense to me.
Mm.
You're literally one team versus one team, so there should have been 6 teams left over. 7 teams have been knocked out. I have no idea how they managed that.
That's interesting.
It was an interesting way to do that I guess for the game. But then
Yeah.
the beta was a joke.
I
That's all I'm gonna say about it.
remember you were complaining about the beta.
Yeah, search and destroy, especially. I don't even remember if this was during the beta or during the game release, but literally you could hear the enemy team.
That was during the beta, I
whole
think.
game.
I remember you were
No,
talking
because I
about
think in
that.
the beta there was an issue with the audio where it was too quiet, and it drove me crazy. I'm like, if this is any representation of how the game's gonna go, this is gonna be a horrible game. That aged well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was crazy to see like this game just do so bad when, like you said, they had more time. They
Yeah.
had all the right tools to be able
Like,
to make
you
a
would
great
expect
game.
it to be good, but
I don't know what happened.
I don't know what
I don't know
happened.
what happened, bro.
And again with weapon balancing, there was an LMG, I forget what it's called, that and there was a map that you could literally shoot through everything. There's a perk called piercing vision, and there was an LMG you could shoot like literally 2 bullets through anything and kill someone, or most of the time 1 shot if you shot him in the head, literally through an entire map. I'm trying to remember what it was called. It was something weird.
I do like some
It
of
was
the
like the
perks they
barn
added
map.
to the game, man. Or where you can
don't-
see people spawn. When
Yeah, forward intel, something like that.
Yeah, that was a pretty cool one. And I
Now
also
they
like some of the modes,
started-
like the Champions Hill. Like,
Mhm.
I just feel like the game failed overall. They had some ideas, but the execution of it just did
Didn't
not
do
go
well.
well. Mhm.
Yeah. And just with everything that was going on as far as what am I trying to say? As far as gosh, I'm losing myself here. I don't know. I had a thought and it just kind of went away from my head. This
So-
game is just
so
too weird to
Vanguard.
talk about.
So Vanguard, biggest piece of dog shit.
Yeah, I second that.
Yeah, it's
Aaron?
pretty bad. No,
All
yeah,
right.
pretty bad, man. Nothing good came out of it. I mean, there were some modes, but the modes, like,
Mhm.
I'm not seeing them here. I mean, Modern Warfare 2 at all. So Yeah.
But like,
I wanted to go back. Since we're done talking about Vanguard, I wanted to go back and talk about the Halloween events. Warzone did that shit right with the
There was
jump scares from
zombies
the
in Warzone?
crates. With the jump scares in the crates,
I
you guys remember
remember
that? You
that.
open the crate and then
Yeah.
just
If you open up the wrong
just oh my gosh, bro!
I think you
Just seen
sit
so many
yourself
TikToks of
scared.
that. Oh, exactly, bro. Like, and then there was a mode where you go crazy, like you start seeing stuff on your screen another year. Oh my gosh, dude, that got me so many times. Such a good thing for Call of Duty was there's Warzone Halloween events.
They
Such
do,
fun.
yeah.
I
They
don't
do
even remember
pretty
they
cool
did one this
events.
year. They did the
They did,
zombies one again, but I don't think they did the chest thing again.
They also did the. What was your opinion on the Godzilla versus King Kong event
Oh, that
for,
was.
That was a
for
joke.
Vanguard?
That was
You didn't like
joke.
it?
People are upset
It's-
that they didn't fight.
Exactly. They
Yeah,
didn't fight. All you
that
did was
that
shoot him
pretty
in the
sucky.
asshole, and you got XP to get a loadout drop. That's really all it was. And then you
And
had
that
to
was a
quickly
sort of-
run out of the way from whatever they threw at you or was lasered towards you.
That
I
was
like
a
the
sort of
skins.
bad too, honestly, because I remember like after
It was too
like
long.
a week, it was like, hey, is it still going
It
on?
was too
no.
long.
Oh no, it's gone. What?
Are you kidding me? Literally, they kept the Godzilla and King Kong audio. Like they had them roaring in the menu screen for 2 weeks after the event ended. It made here's the thing: they took it away and then they put it back on accident. For 2 weeks, they didn't realize that. I don't know the hell they didn't take it out again. Oh my gosh! Just I had to mute the
Worst
game
event?
every time I was in the menu. I won't
Your
say it's the
opinion,
worst
worst
event.
event?
There are worse. There were worse events.
It's a mess
Godzilla
for
King Kong was
sure.
definitely not up there. Definitely not up there.
Yeah.
The worst event I would
It's all-
say is the
Yeah.
one with the nuke, and they started adding the gas. I'm sorry, not nukes, the gas stuff, where like they set off like an atomic bomb stuff. I forget what it was called.
Mm.
I'm not sure if it was an event or something they just added to Warzone.
The worst one for
But
me was the
that
train
was
one.
horrible.
Do you remember the train?
Yeah, the train was kind of
That was trash. It was boring.
Yeah, that was pretty boring. I agree.
All right. Well, I guess
All
that's
right.
everything with Vanguard.
Well, before we get into Modern Warfare 2, which would you say is your favorite Call of Duty out of all the ones we spoke about?
Out of everything here, I still got to go back to my roots and say Black Ops 2.
Black
As
Ops
much as you
2?
don't, Black Ops 2.
Wow. Okay.
That's really where I started
Brandon's
growing my
choice.
love.
No.
Yeah, right. That's where I started growing my love for Call of Duty was Black Ops 2.
Right.
And then immediately got diminished by Ghosts.
Mine would
You didn't
be
say Ghost.
Yeah, he's gonna say his favorite's Ghost.
Yeah, Ghost. No, that's I would say that's an underrated one, but no. My favorite probably the original Modern Warfare 2, and my favorite character, Ghost, obviously.
Ooh, I forgot about characters.
And then worst called
My favorite character, Gus from Modern Warfare 2. That's my favorite character now.
he isn't even in the damn campaign.
Exactly.
He's a damn operator.
He's not in the campaign, but he has my name. He has a sick killer stash.
He's Costa Rican. Don't offend my
He's
people with like that.
Oh man, whatever, dude. Listen, you should like him more than me. He's Costa Rican.
I know, I do. But yeah, Ghost is
Ghost is
the
your
original
favorite?
Ghost is my favorite Call of Duty character, and the worst Call of Duty game, Black Ops 3.
Black Ops 3.
Marin, how about yours? Even though you just got into Call of Duty pretty much, what would you
Yeah,
say is your favorite, and what would you say
My
is
favorite
your
Call of Duty game, I guess. If I can't say Modern Warfare 2, I'm gonna say Black Ops, man. That was my favorite. That was the first one I got into, and the one I played after that was just Vanguard. Unless I
Cold
go
War?
back to
One?
Black.
Or
Yeah,
Black
Cold
Ops
War.
4?
Cold
bad,
War?
Cold
Oh,
War.
okay, interesting.
Interesting.
Nostalgic wise, Black Ops 2. But I only ever played zombies for that, and that was really my favorite mode. I didn't really play multiplayer. Nuketown was awesome. I can't remember which Call of Duty it was. It was on. I think it was on 360. The neighbor kid had. We would go there and play. I just remember playing Nuketown.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Nuketown. Nuketown was such a popular thing. I wonder what made it so popular. So it was in multiple Call of Duty games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the zombie maps too.
And
yeah.
Worst game I had to Vanguard, bro. I hated that fucking. I stopped playing Call of Duty for when Vanguard came. I just got into Fortnite, man, because that game was just trash.
Everyone hated Vanguard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I'm so like I said, I'm so sad I did so bad, dude.
Yeah. But now on to the new Call of Duty game, Modern Warfare 2 reboot. So,
holy cow! That's all I gotta say right now. Holy cow! It is
good,
the
holy
number
cow.
one. Good, holy cow! It is the number one sold Call of Duty of all time. I feel like right now.
Right.
Like the last midnight release game I went to, besides the Pokemon whatever, was Modern Warfare 2019. I didn't go this year because I ordered it on my PC. I could not have imagined how crazy it was for that.
It had to be crazy. It
had to be crazy.
We have to go to GameStop and talk to the guy and see how it was.
True. I got to do that,
bro.
But
so good.
It's such a good game, especially for the casual gamer. People who enjoy casual gaming will love Modern Warfare 2.
Bro, all the hype too. All the hype. I see. This is what everybody on TikTok and Twitter is just talking about Modern Warfare 2. I've never when Vanguard came out, when Cold War came out, it wasn't as much hype as this game is.
Not at all.
I feel like
Nowhere near.
Infinity Ward know how to make a good Call of Duty game, so they're like, okay, Cold War, Vanguard may have been big piles of doxit. We got you, we got you. So I feel like they're carrying the Call of Duty franchise on their backs, to be honest.
I agree. Especially since we're not going to get one next year. They're doing what? Advanced Warfare reboot?
They're doing a Advanced Warfare 2 with that Sledgehammer Games.
Mm-hmm. So
I don't know if that's coming out next year or what, but...
No, it's not coming out. We're not getting another Call of Duty game until 2024. So they were like, yeah, we need to make sure this game lasts.
I feel like that's good, though. I feel like
that's I agree. Good. I agree. I think this game is going to be absolutely amazing, and there's so much more potential. Like they still haven't added in a ranked mode. They still haven't added in Warzone 2. They still haven't added
Warzone 2 is coming out
hardcore
in 4 days.
Weeks.
4 days.
Coming out the 8th.
No.
Oh,
it comes out like the 15th or the 16th.
Hey, my birthday.
Like oh, that's funny. Yeah, that's true. But yeah, no, truly, I will be excited for it.
So with it,
who knows what's going to happen?
What are your cons so far with the game? If you had to say any
bugs,
of course, there's always bugs. But yeah, it's a new game. So
they're funny. At least they're funny. Like there's one where if you have a bipod and you lay prone on one of the cars and you start slowly crawling up while aimed in, you get launched into the air. And I mean absolutely into the air. Like 20 feet in the air, 30 feet in the air. And people are hitting the most hilarious trick shots that I've seen on like fucking TikTok and YouTube and stuff.
I can give you a con that you hate the freaking that one map, the freaking Mexico map.
No, I like Mercado Los Alamos.
Is that the one with the cars? I thought you hated it.
Oh, the Mexican border? Oh, man.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they did mess up there. They made a whole Mexican border map. I forget what it's called. That's
interesting that they made that into a map. It's like...
Yeah.
It's like, what?
All the cars are easily explodable. Oh, they explode easily. You just throw a grenade. You shoot a noob tube. You shoot a rocket launcher. At least 3 kills. You
respawn, walking, boom.
Yeah, there's a controversial TikTok going on right now where a guy gets shot in the face, respawns, explodes by a car, respawns, explodes by another car, respawns, takes a couple steps, explodes by a car again, and I think he gets shot one more time. It's just like the most unluckiest Call of Duty player right there.
But no, with Modern Warfare 2, well, with the multiplayer right now, there's some controversy with the maps. Apparently, lawsuits going on.
Sad.
With
the first time I've heard of that too.
Hotel, and the raceway.
The museum was my favorite one.
So the museum,
I hate the
museum. I hate the museum personally.
A lot of people did. I liked it.
The museum, the Brandsburg Hotel, and the something raceway.
They're like, those two could be removed anytime now.
Yeah. So they took out the museum already. I have not seen that since the game dropped.
That was in the beta, and it's just not been.
I think I might have played it once when the game released, but I might be wrong. I can't remember that well. But yeah, no, those two we might not be seeing them for much longer. I am truly sad about that, especially the Queen's Raceway or whatever they call it. Fun
the
map.
racing one is really fun.
And fun fact, there's a kill cam for if you get killed by one of the cars. Like if you find your way out into the track and you get ran over by one of the cars.
Are you serious?
For it. Yeah, I saw it on TikTok.
I need
the other
to
day. It
try
was
that
hilarious.
out.
Like it's just, I think you have to use something with a deployable cover that get out there. But it's hilarious, dude.
With this story, however, for Modern Warfare 2, it's interesting. It's different, but
I
like
haven't played it.
some stuff that is, I would say that is similar to the original one in a way.
They completely changed the story, I feel like. And they actually gave people a chance to play it. See, what they messed up with, people don't want to play the campaign when the multiplayer drops because they don't want to grind nonstop. They did something right. They released the campaign early for people to have access to it.
Right.
And people actually played it.
And I feel like
they were so excited for this game.
I feel like
also, you get XP points.
People do care for the characters a lot.
Well, not even that, just to have the access to it.
Yeah.
My printer manual just scared me.
But
people actually have access to it.
This time, though, Ghost lives.
Ghost lives. Yes.
Everyone's happy about that. So, it is definitely something, you know. And of course, you know, it does. Well, obviously, spoilers, but Sepper does still betray you, but he doesn't kill one of you guys, some of you guys. And what's funny about Sepper, if you see the original Transformer films, like he is played by the guy who is the general in the Transformer films, and like he is the general in a lot of films. No, not John Cena.
Isn't John Cena the Transformer?
That's in Bumblebee, but he was something else. I'm talking about the.
Oh, okay, never mind. General. Yeah, you're right, Bumblebee.
I'll send you a picture of him. Like, if you see him, you will know who he is. Like, he was the voice of Overlord in the original Modern Warfare 2. You know, and he's in like I said, he's the general in a lot of stuff. He was in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. He was in X-Men First Class. He was in Supergirl.
Nice.
He has been in a lot of stuff over the years. I'm sending it in the Messenger group chat.
Well, we could get into also what we are dealing with now is the camo grinds for Modern Warfare 2.
A lot of people are dealing with camo grinds.
What's your opinion on that, Gus?
Oh my gosh, so fun.
Except for genuinely, that one shotgun.
That's called weapon balancing. I gotta be honest. I am genuinely happy with this game. The Lockwood 300, aka the 725. Oh. That is genuinely the best weapon balancing for a game I have seen in a long time. Like the shotguns don't one-shot you from crazy range unless you make it level it up. I think that's what people are going through right now is that they're getting the guns level 1 right now and they're having a hard time with it. And then they're using it consistently, leveling up to max, and then they're making it good. That's what weapon balancing is to me.
Because I know you were like playing multiplayer nonstop since it dropped to grind the camos.
Yes, and right now, my favorite weapon right now that have gotten gold is the RPG.
What's your opinion on the
RPG?
What's your opinion for the attachments, the grinding for attachments?
Oh, what a cool way!
That's the first time they did that, right? For any Call of Duty
This is the first time that they're doing something like this. Yes.
Okay.
So they're making it to where all the attachments that you unlock can be used in between different guns. I'm talking scopes, underbarrels, grips. I think some stocks and the type of ammunition you use. What a weird way to integrate something like that into this game. But it actually works. And they took something out called weapon tuning just because people were finding exploits with camos with weapon tuning somehow. I don't freaking know. But yeah, as soon as they add that back, that's going to be crazy because you can tune your gun to be better for, let's say, bullet velocity, ADS speed, damage range. Like once that gets released back, it's going to be absolutely crazy with some of these guns, I feel like. And it's actually fun for the camo grind because the challenges are attainable, but they're not easy. So I say the RPG is my favorite one because I feel like a lot of people are going to lose their minds over it. So you had to get the RPG to level 11. In the Modern Warfare 2019, you didn't have to level up the RPG anything. You just had to do the challenges.
Right.
but they were so hard just because kill streak stuff with it. I don't know.
Yeah.
I can't remember. But in this game, all you had to do get the gun or get the RPG to level 11, which took a long time without any double XP tokens. Let me tell you that. I think it took 12 games of domination and hardpoint, and those were pretty long game modes. I feel like.
Yeah.
And you just had to constantly get kills, shoot down stuff in the air, just try to get XP any way you can. And then as soon as you get to level 11, get 40 kills. Easy. Then after that, get double kills. Do that 5 times. Or get 2 kills without dying with RPG. Do that 5 times. And that's it. That's gold. And it quite literally took me 2 hours to do.
Nice.
I feel like that is probably my favorite one because I think I did that the quickest. Unfortunately, it took me. That's something else I don't like. I don't like how high, or I feel like they're kind of high, but I'm so glad they're not as high as they were in like Vanguard. Vanguard, a max level for every single weapon, I feel like was 70, which was ridiculous. That's why I didn't grind for the camos because I was like, I'm not about to spend all this time grinding camos for something that I don't even want to play.
Right.
For level 70 on every single weapon, holy cow. But this game, I'm willing to put the time in for it because it's not absolutely crazy hard to get max level.
Yeah, I
and
get
to truly enjoy the weapon. Now, the spacing out between unlocking some of the camos could be adjusted to be less, I feel like, because you unlock the first set of camos at level 2, easy. The next set of camos level 8, easy. Then the next set of camos comes out at like level 13. All right, and then the last one comes the last level before max, which is like for most guns is 19, 20 being the max level, and it takes a while to go from 13 to 19.
Well, I think there for the pistols. I remember for the first pistol I got gold was the maxed out was like 27. Yeah, it was like 27. It was 20. That was 27, which took a while.
Yeah, the highest I've seen was 28, I think, and that was for the. Oh gosh, the Vel 46. I think it was level 28 or 29, something like that. I was like, wow, it's a fun gun. Don't get me wrong. Holy hit markers, though. Holy hit markers. I mean, I'm mid-range from the guy, putting about 7 or 8 bullets into the guy before he dies. And that's something else that people are kind of upset about with this game right now. There's no hardcore. And I want to say thank God. Because it truly shows that people depend too much on hardcore.
I know you depended a lot on hardcore in the original Modern Warfare.
We didn't start playing hardcore
2019 because I remember
playing hardcore
several times during that game.
You want to know the only time I played hardcore? The pistol camos. No. I'm talking about for camo grinds. The pistols. Because I wasn't about to go into core shooting a pistol. Pistols are a little bit more powerful in Modern Warfare 2, 2022, in my opinion.
Nice.
But in 2019, horrible pistols. The Deagle was fun. The 357s were overpowered. The snake shots were overpowered for a long time. They still kind of are. But like just doing that now, I feel like I'll probably eventually try to get 1 pistol gold. I'll probably go for the ballistic. I can't remember. Ballistic? It's the snake shot pistol. The 357s, whatever we want to call them. I just remember what it's called in this game. I might want to try to go for that one gold later today, maybe. I'm not sure yet.
But you'll be streaming.
Yes, I'll be streaming twitch.tv/GusBuzz246.
Shameless plug.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Genuinely, if you're a casual gamer, you'll have fun. If you're a sweaty nerd, you'll have less fun. But
like you.
No. I'm not a sweaty nerd. I generally enjoy the game. How dare you? No. But if you're a camo grinder, oh yeah, this will be the easiest camo grind of your life, I feel like. Especially since you want to compare it to like Cold War Vanguard camos. Holy cow, this is a walk in the park. Almost. And especially for people who are better than me. I average out 1.5 KD, 1.9 KD. So the better gamers out there, they'll have an easier time than me.
Like Tim the Tatman and Nadia.
2 completely different
I know.
types of players, but yeah, I get what you mean. No, who was it?
Yeah,
Symphony had like 11 guns. Like hour 17, he was streaming the game.
Holy crap.
Yeah. And there's actually people already hitting the mastery camo. yesterday.
Orion.
Like they put in Orion or
Is it Orion?
I don't know. I don't even know
That's
which
all I have
one
to say.
is the. Okay, buddy. That's something that pisses me off a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna get into that now. That you said it. People back in the day versus now. People truly appreciate people that were better than them back in the day. Invite them to a party and play with them. Nowadays, go take a shower, go touch grass, racial slur enter here, homophobic comment enter here. What has happened with the gaming? What has happened to the gaming community as far as that? That blows my mind.
Like I said, now it's like even more
my
toxic, which I feel like it turns people away. Like that's what I notice more with Call of Duty, though. It's like it's more toxic that makes people like, I don't want to play this anymore. Like it kills the mood.
I think it's just that more people play it. More people play because back in the day, I think it wasn't just not that it wasn't toxic, but like not a lot of people, not as much people played it. Well, now that there's more people playing it, of course, there's more toxic people out there playing it too.
But like, I would say back in the day, it was just mostly annoying little kids playing it too.
That's who it is now.
I don't know. I feel like it. I don't know. I kind of feel like it was even more back then because it was like, oh my gosh. Well, like now, I would say it's even more.
Weren't you the little kid?
You were too.
I'm saying, yeah.
But no, it was like, I don't know, being in high school playing, or like being in like middle school playing, all of a sudden he just have a kind of voice like this.
No, I feel you.
Oh man.
Yeah, but like,
this has a lot of potential for this game.
But like, so far, overall thoughts on the new Modern Warfare 2?
It's pretty good, man.
I
really like it.
Enjoy it.
Woo!
I would not be putting. Oh yeah,
perfection. It's perfect.
Woo! Oh yeah. What's that one? I forget how that one goes.
It's perfect down to the very last detail. It's perfect.
Is it the?
Like yeah. The
Homelander
from Homelander. Yeah.
Oh, you're right.
Oh my gosh.
Perfect down to the whatever he says.
Yeah, I would say it's perfect. Like I said,
it is.
Infinity Ward is carrying Call of Duty.
It's really good.
It just has a lot of room for improvement.
Yeah,
it's pretty good starting off.
Like I
compared to Vanguard, what we had before last year, it's way better. I could see the game. I could finally see where I'm shooting at, who's shooting at me. Unlike Vanguard, I couldn't see the fucking footprints I left behind.
Infinity Ward is carrying Call of Duty on their backs, and it's like, and I'm hoping Sledgehammer Games improves with, even though it's Advanced Warfare, Futurific and all that, but yet, I'm hoping it's at least fun, I'm hoping they bring back Exo Zombies.
Yeah, the future for Cold War. If they keep going this way,
Advanced Warfare, not for this game. All right, is that what you're talking about? You said bring back Exo Zombies?
For Advanced
Yeah, that's what he said.
Oh, okay, sorry. Yeah, I misheard you, my bad.
But
yes, I totally agree.
Now, one type of Call of Duty game you would like to see, and this is the final question. Like, there could be a Call of Duty game based in like any era. What would you like to see it in?
Any era?
Any era.
Revolutionary times. I don't know, man. That would be a cool one.
No.
That would be an interesting
with muskets.
People would hate that multiplayer.
Oh, they're gonna hate the Civil War one. Just
I
Americans
gotta be
fighting
honest,
Americans.
If they keep it modern, I feel like Call of Duty will last a long, long time.
I feel like keeping it modern is the best way to go at the moment because
going super futuristic will ruin it.
I mean, they kind of did it with Black Ops 4 and Black Ops 3. Infinite Warfare was good, but Infinite Warfare and Advanced Warfare were good, but like, I don't know, it's just with what they did with Black Ops 3 with the futurific stuff, with like, huh? But
yeah,
I wouldn't mind seeing them go like against Russia, North Korea, and China, like all together, just like World War III.
Oh,
was that what it was?
Black Ops 4 had a few, like they made Nuketown more like a Russian, German, whatever you want to call it.
Interesting.
Like if they, I see what you mean, or I might be making something up on my own. I don't know if they like made it more random, I guess, but still keep it modern.
Yeah, I would like something more modern, but in a way, like don't be afraid to like experiment with new stuff, but like keep it modern in a way.
Mhm.
You get what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah, there you go. That's
Because
For
I don't
sure.
think Call of Duty is a game like Assassin's Creed where it can like you could like explore many eras. It can be if it's
Mhm.
done correctly, but with Call of Duty, I don't think it'll work, honestly.
Yeah.
Only if it's done correctly.
Ooh, something else I just thought of.
No,
Weapons
keep it
that have
modern.
like
You're right.
weapons that have like reactive camos on them or like reactive blueprints with them. I feel like they could do a lot with that too. I love that about Modern Warfare 2019. Or no, I'm
Right.
sorry. What game did that? I think
I don't know.
Cold War had reactive guns. They
Yeah,
had
Cold War had
a
reactive
bunch of
guns.
stuff with it where they did reactive things, and truly was amazing as
Now,
far as like how it looked. It made the game look a little bit more fun.
now, before we end the podcast, is there anything you would like to say, Gus? Anything you'd like to mention before we end?
Guess plus 246 on Twitch. No, I'm just
Marin,
kidding. I appreciate being on the podcast. It's a lot of fun, dude.
yes.
Truly.
And Marin, anything you'd like to say?
Nope.
Okay.
I don't have it. Marin Hernandez, Rambo on Twitch, TikTok. Look me up.
On
don't have
TikTok, he
anything,
changes
man.
his name constantly.
Cut that out. Cut that out. Cut it out.
Well, that is it for this episode of the podcast. Thanks for listening. And for more Gus, you could catch him on Twitch, twitch.com/Gus.
Yeah.
246. Tell him that we sent you and send him hate mail. I'm joking.
What? Oh god.
Well, he will be streaming the new Modern War on there, so make sure you watch him play it.
Yes.
Be sure to follow us on our socials. Links will be in the description. And join us next time for more Geek Talk.
And thank you for joining us on this journey into fantasy.